Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ICS321 summer 2023, and today I'm going to go over the first uh, part of the server assignment. So let me share my screen. So here we are, and today is like, see, if you go to the overview, I'm going to work on this assignment here. I did the first part of it in the last video. While I'm here, make sure that you have gone to this weekly engagement and have, done this weekly or done the participation verification. And this, you just have to say, I'm taking the class or something, just to let me know that you are, in fact, intending to take the class. If I don't hear from you at all the first week of class, then I am supposed to make sure you click through it. I'm supposed to report you as non-participating, which I think means you get disenrolled, and then there's a process we need to go through to get you re-enrolled. But anyway, so today I'm gonna let's take a look at assignment 1, the server assignment, and see, when you first open this up, it should probably look like this. It's this one right here that we're going to do. And so I actually did, is there a way for me to, I guess there's no way for me to submit, but you're going to do these assignments on your server. Now you should have already done this first one from the last video, and that first one, from that you produce the create table statement to paste into the text box in the textbook. Let's quickly just go over there and take a look at that. If you look at the textbook, the create table statement is pasted in right here. After you finish the installing the Sequila database on your server, which I show you how to do in the last video. All right, so let's take a look at the server assignments. And this first one here, we've done the first one. Okay, executing PHP programs. Okay, first of all, let's log into our server, and I tell you how to do that up here. And if you've already done the first part of the assignment, then you know about this. I go to Richard H at Richard H at ICS321.org. My login is this, and then I click login, and we are going to be doing stuff in the file manager. Okay, now let's go to our website without cPanel. Not the cPanel, just the main website here, and it's going to look like this because we don't have anything in the public underscore HTML directory. Back to file manager, go inside public underscore HTML, double click here, and we see that there's nothing in there except for a CGI bin directory, in which we would put scripts or so on. And so click on the plus sign here, and that's kind of where we are. We're going to put our files in here. So the first one we're going to put in there is create a file here named this. Okay, so I'm going to create a file in here named this. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to do file. Okay, see, I'm in there. I'm going to click file, and I'm going to name it test.php, create file. There we go. Now, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hit refresh, and lo and behold, there's my file. It doesn't have nothing in it. But okay, now I'm going to go back here. No, not there. Here. No, not there either. Okay, so we're supposed to copy this into that file. And what this is this is a PHP program, which first prints out this, which first outputs the content type of the content of the file here, and it's a text file, and it's just a plain file. It's not an it doesn't have HTML code in it. It just has plain text, so that's what should be displayed. And it outputs this hello world print statement. It gets the PHP version. There's some things you learn here, like all of the variable names in PHP start with a $sign. Print command as usual. This is what we're printing. You know, \n means the same thing. You have to have semicolons after each statement, like in Java, and so on. So let's just copy this. Copy and paste it into, okay, let's go here and click edit. And just click edit, I guess. Okay, here we are. And then I'm going to right click, paste as plain text. Okay, and then I'm going to save this. And what this does is it prints the version of PHP that we're on. And then what it does is it sees if there is a name value pair in the URL string, where the name is titled name, NAME, and the value is whatever you put afterwards. If there is nothing there, then it's just going to say, then it's going to set $name, a variable, as just the word there. And after this if statement, whatever $name, whatever the value of $name is, it's going to print out hello space and then the value of $name. So let's see if this thing runs. I'm going to click on it right here. This is, and it runs. First it says hello world, then it says the PHP version, and then it says hello world. Now, according to this, I should be able to put something in a name value pair, like, and the way I would do that is I'd put a question mark, and then I'd say name equals, I don't know, Joe Biden. Okay. And what happens? It prints out, it outputs, hello, Joe Biden. See that? So that looks like I got the first one to work. Now, I'm not done yet because I have to make sure it gets scored. And to get scored, I need to go to the grading assistant. Gee, I should put that in every one of these. Make sure you, okay, so here it explains that you can do name equals Joe, and it prints that out, and this is what it prints out. All right, so it looks like that. Okay. All right, so let's do the, I got to score it. So click on grading assistant. And go here. This is summer 2023. That's this. Put in your username, and this should be this one, ICHA321. Okay, it should be, that's the username. And then type in the password. It's your cPanel username. It's not the thing for your website. And then click on PHP test, because that's the first one. Click on that thing, and it comes back and says nothing. Okay, hold on, I gotta fix it. All right, I fixed the bug. So now we click on submit, and this is what comes up. It says we found it, version, and gave me 10 out of 10 points. Okay, so I got all the points. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. So it's this one, executing Python programs. I think it's a little bit more difficult. So let's go to, first we got to find the htaccess file. So let me go to cPanel, and it should be in here. If I hit reload, okay, I don't see it. So here's what I do. I go up to, let me make this smaller to make sure that you can see it, because I know I'm right up here. Settings. And then I want to say show hidden files, the dot files. So click on that and click save. And lo and behold, now I see this htaccess file. So I'm going to edit it. So here it is. It's got this stuff in there. Let me go and I want to leave that stuff in there, but let me go back here and I'm going to say, I want to add this up at the top, and this will make Python programs execute. It'll make programs that end in .py go through the execute as a CGI script, and at the top of the program you have this Python 3 there that will cause that to execute. So let me go back. So it's going to be, that's going to go right here in the htaccess. Let's put some space up at the top, paste, and there we go. I'm going to put enter. Okay, so this is what, these are the two lines that we should add at the top. Click Save Changes. All right, what's next? This will tell the web server that any file ending in .py is at. Okay, to test, make sure that your server can execute Python programs. Create a new file in your public_HTML directory called test.py that contains the following program. This is the program that it should contain. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to the file manager, and I'm going to create a new program called, a new file called test.py. And then I'm going to open up that file and edit it. And I'm going to paste in this. Copy. Go back over to the PHP, to the py.py one, and paste it. And so here it is. First, it's going to output this text plain thing, just like it did for the PHP program. And then it prints out hello world, and then it's got to import this module. Python's all about importing modules, module for everything. And we want to get this, figure out what the version is, and that's how we do that. And then we got to import another module because we want to read something that comes in, you know, on the form. And so it checks to see if name is in the form from CGI, gets it from here. Anyway, and then it prints out the name. Same algorithm. So let's save the change. I'm going to put another little space there. Let me save the changes and go back here and see what's next. We want to make it so it's 755. Okay. Now, so let's, all right. I'm going to do, okay, first I'm going to, all right, I'll do that 755 thing. So let's go back over to cPanel, and this is the file. You notice that it's permissions, and we don't need to do this for PHP because I think PHP programs are like data files to the web server, but for Python programs, we're actually asking the system to execute this Python program. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to click on permission, click on it, click on permissions, and I'm going to make it, right now it's 644. I'm going to make it 755. Hope that works. Let me reload this because we should see. Oh, there's data, and now it's 755. Okay. I'm going to go back to tools, and I'm going to do this step here. I'm going to open up the SSH access. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to, oh no, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, go back to tools. It's not, it's terminal I want, terminal. Ah, here we go, terminal. That's fine. Click terminal. And I open up, it opens up the connection. And right now, if I go to display what's there right now, I can do ls. This is Unix-L. And we see I'm at the root. There's my public HTML. Let's go into public HTML, cd public _HTML. There it is. And now I do an ls-l and list. And there's my two. By the way, if I go over here and hit back and go back to just my go back to my root directory and hit refresh. I should see now that I've got the .py file there. Let's go back to the terminal. And okay, so I should be able to execute test.p. Well, I should be able to execute both of them. Let's see what it looks like when I execute both of them. I'm going to go PHP space test.php. And it does that. There you go. Look at that. I'm going to do Python 3. I got to say Python 3 space test.py. Oh, look, it executes the same thing, I hope. Hello there. Now let's see what happens when I go here and I click on test.py. Okay, I got to figure out why. Well, if you go here, you see here's this thing you can do. Now you need to make sure your test.py does not contain carriage returns at the end of each line. And it's hard to tell if it does, but what this does is this will, if you type in this statement, it should remove the extra carriage returns if you type that in. So I'm gonna type that in. This is substitute edit. I'm not sure. It's a Linux command. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go over to the terminal. Where's it? Oh, here we go. And are we not? I gotta scroll down. Oh, here we go. That's okay. I'm gonna do click. What happens now? Right click, paste. Okay. Enter. Did something. You see, it ran before, but for some reason it's not running when we go here. Now, does it work? Yes. Now it works. Very good. I'm going to put in here question mark name equals Kamala Harris, our vice president. Hello there, Kamala Harris. Okay, great. Well, very good. So now we got to go back to our this thing. Let's go to return and make sure you're typing in your username. All right, I got to do something about that. Okay, so it's that followed by your cPanel password, and now click on Python test. And it actually logs in as you. I'll let you on. I'll let you in on a little secret. It actually does do these things where it gets rid of the carriage return characters. It does the change mod for you, and then it lists it out for you. So here it's listing, and it lists out what was returned because it's actually logging in as you, and see it types that in for you, it types this in for you, which displays out your code. It's nice to see your code. And then it executes it, and it found that it responded with the correct thing that it should respond to, and so you got all the points. And that's it. So when you're done with this video, you should have done all 3 of these, and you're done with chapter. You should be done with, let's go back up to the top here and click on overview. And that takes us through the first 2 days of the semester. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.